high school diploma. Once you've exited, remove your cap and gown and proceed into the unknown. Too tired. Family trip. Part-time job. Helping around the house. Sick day. Starting the holidays early. Just because.
Starting in the 6th grade, students who miss 18 days or more of school in a year for any reason will fall behind and risk not graduating high school. How many days of school has your child missed this year? Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
I know the weight is killing you. Suspense is building. All this stuff in the news keeps happening, and I'm not even here to talk about it. But look, on May 17th at 7 p.m., Talk Lately with me, Monny, is back. We can get into the gossip, all the entertainment news, the politics, everything. It's open to interpretation, but I'm going to put a spin on it with my flair of funny. And it all goes down right here on BeExposedRadio.com, and we on YouTube. So get ready. You should already be ready. You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monny, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Oh, hello there. What's wrong with my mic? Hello? Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
You can hear me? Okay. It sounds weird. Oh, my headphones. Oh, they keep going in and out.
I can't get my headphone on. All right. Do I look crazy?
Because of
my hat. Hold up. I got to take this off, put the headphone on,
right,
and then put my hat back
Welcome to Talk Lately, everybody. It's now 7:01 right here on BeExposedRadio.com, and we are live. This is my first day back since I went to the Dominican Republic. I know you think I was in the Dominican Republic for
3 months.
2 months. It sounds good, but I wasn't. Rude.
People calling.
Rude.
Ooh.
That was a lot of racket. I think somebody's at the door, and that's why she's calling me. I keep telling people, stop calling me.
And you learn to be on time. Black people. CP
Well,
time.
Hey, right.
I was early. I beat you here.
And that's probably always going to be the case. Because I don't come early. I'm usually on time. Or a couple minutes before. Yeah, somebody's at the door, Nicole. Oh my gosh, I hate you don't have any idea how much I hate that word and I've said it 4 times since we started the show. That's only because I'm just getting back. But no more because
we have to just let it flow.
Right. That means that you're having a brain fart or you don't know what you want to say. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we do have an all-new show coming up tonight at 9 o'clock, McLean's Couch. I wanted to tell you about that. And this will be the second show that they're talking about sex. So I appreciate that. Their topic last week was real good. They had I don't want to call her a stripper. She was an exotic dancer.
She's performing at Rose and Repete at my show.
Oh, cool.
So, guys, get your tickets.
If you haven't seen that commercial that I posted today with the creepy voice, she was in there and she was sitting right there where she's sitting and she raised her legs up. It was cute.
Yeah. So, you don't want to miss it. Right. She's performing, because we do all things salacious at Rose and Repete.
So part of the things that we're going to be discussing today is Facebook crushes.
Ooh.
I think that was a brilliant topic because I've actually went through this and I went through it like 5 times. And I leave them all in the past. But another one of the top stories is Usher versus the many women and a dude. So we're going to talk about that. That's one of my top stories. So I'm not going to do that in this segment. But that's coming up. The phone lines are open at this point at 410-702-5657 or text at 443-642-9403. So I haven't been even on here in such a long time that I'm actually losing breath. And I'm not used to like sitting in the mic anymore. Well, we know we're live.
I had to make sure.
See, I'm not even on, and that was because I was busy doing something else with my fingers. That's salacious.
That's very salacious.
That was kind of calming. Another one of my top stories is Colin Kaepernick. We have to discuss him.
Really,
and I'm not a sports person, but I don't believe in you not trying to keep somebody from getting a job.
I have real serious feelings.
This is real life
about Cat.
That's real life. The police, real life. We in Baltimore. This is to all my new listeners.
Thank you.
What? What's
she says saying? I look cute tonight.
Well, which one are you on?
I'm Be Exposed.
And she said you look cute today?
Yeah.
Okay. It's more than one person in this room.
Monny, you look so good tonight.
Just save it.
See, get me in trouble.
Oh, her. Who cares? Hey, Mimi. I did want to say shout out to my friend Nick from Bottled Water Records. I almost couldn't get that out.
Bottled Water Records?
No, By the Water Records.
Oh, By the Water Records. Right. Okay, like we buy the water.
Right.
Got it.
That's what the record label is called. He's a nice hip hop artist. I've been listening to his music for the past 2 weeks. And he's like just started doing this.
And he's good.
And he's top of the game.
Oh, that's what's up.
Hands down, top of the game. But the reason why I was shouting him out tonight because I had been dry for like 3 weeks. Actually, since I got back from the Dominican. Mm-hmm. From the...
Right.
And...
He knew what to do.
Thank you.
He knew what to do.
That's all that matters. Okay, I had to make sure you couldn't see me.
No, you couldn't see.
Right. Let me just get into this real quick because I was saddened yesterday to hear about Anna Faris and Chris Pratt's separation.
Yeah.
They seem like a perfect match of wit and humor. You know, in the beginning of their relationship, she was the breadwinner and he was fat. Pretty big, pretty thick, chubby. Mm-hmm. She was in the Scary Movie saga and others. And he had food, apparently. So that was his thing. He was a big eater. But then he got on Parks and Recreation.
Right.
And he started to blow up. He was still fat, but he was funny. And that show lasted for 6 seasons. So he was getting his own little coin because they started giving him more roles because he was just like the side comedy relief, being a goofball, falling into the ditch, having both his legs broken for a whole entire season. And then they started giving him more. He got married to one of the main characters and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So he was starting to grow up. Then he started shedding them pounds, starting to get handsome.
You think he started smelling himself?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, why did it have to change?
I don't know because... Well, maybe food dropped out. You know, food is one of the 5 F's. Maybe food dropped out of the relationship.
But she's always been, like, naturally thin. I'm thinking they would, like, I don't get it. Like, they got a 4-year-old son.
You would think they were the perfect yin and yang.
That's what I thought. Like, but he did kind of overshadow her.
And at first, she was the star.
And she was the star. I mean, she still is.
She's still a star.
She got a sitcom on television, Mom, that's doing very well.
Oh, absolutely.
It's got renewed again.
Oh,
so it'll be back this fall.
I love Mom.
I love that show.
That is my show. It is hilarious. I watch reruns of Mom. In
particular, I thought they was just like the lasting underground couple because you didn't know who she was married to.
Right.
It wasn't like she was parading him around and like paparazzi was following him. They had a low-key life, and all of a sudden this. I just didn't see it happening. Like, how do you? They didn't even file for divorce. They filed for separation. So it's a possibility.
Maybe they'll bring it together. Maybe they just needed some space.
But see, separation still says division of assets.
Right.
And then I mean, me being nosy, I want to see what the numbers
got what?
look like. Right.
Who got what?
Because she got long money. Because she got long money from all the movies she's
right.
in. All those Mom and so on. He's got.
I remember the first time
money.
I saw her. It was before I got into the scary movie she was in. She was in Lost in Translation.
What am I supposed to do when somebody's calling and I know they probably like at the door? Hello? I knew it. All right, I'm missing somebody down. Door.
Can someone go to the door?
Nicole got her headphones, so she heard me.
I can't see behind me. I'm used to looking at Nicole, not her being behind me.
Right.
But anyway, I saw her in Lost in Translation, and she played an actress on the movie.
Lost in Translation.
That was with Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson.
Right.
It was an odd movie, but it was very cerebral. So of course I loved it. And but she played this like goofy kind of off action movie actress, and I thought she is super cute.
Right. I love her. I love her. I've always loved her because she was hilarious in everything that she did.
I can't believe
and
they
all
broke
the
up.
stunts they put her in. So
right.
This is just like a little somber thing that I wanted to get through because I actually believed in them. I actually was following their relationship from start.
Yeah.
8 years they've been married.
Wow.
So it's been a long time. That's all through Parks and Recreation, all through Mom, and now Galaxy, Guardian of the Galaxy. And now he's getting ready. He did Jurassic Park.
Okay,
and he also now has a new Western movie that's getting ready to come out. And then, Guardian of the Galaxy isn't ending.
Right.
Right.
So
that's a coin that they got to divide. I just wonder how they're going to do it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, they can always just send it all to me, and I can just, hold on to it till they figure things out.
How about my thing doesn't say I can share anymore?
Really?
Facebook be trying to lock me down.
I'm sure.
They play too much. So, this is interesting, though. A 33-year-old man in Iowa tried to deposit a $1 million bill in a bank, to which the employees called the police to file a complaint. Dennis Strickland, that's his name, was arrested, but not for the stupidity, but a drug charge.
What, he had drugs on him?
While talking to officers, they asked if he had any more of the bills, and when he dug in his pockets and pulled his hand out of his pocket, a bag of methamphetamine fell on the floor.
Well, that's why he tried to deposit $1 million bill. Because the nigga was high.
He was high. He was dumb high.
He was dumb high.
It's sad. He's due in court next week. Dummy. He's a dummy.
I mean, if it was recreational size drugs, he probably won't get a charge. But still.
Right. But you get into a bank and
with $1 million bill?
$1 million bill. So all those zeros.
Like, it just didn't seem wrong to you?
He knows it's not wrong. He knows he was wrong. And he was just trying to play a game. He just didn't realize that he was going to get locked up over. I saw you, Nicole. Calm down. A pair of Kobe Bryant's Jordans just sold for a staggering $30,000.
Wait, Kobe Bryant's Jordans, not his own shoe.
Right. You heard me right. You heard me right. Well, apparently, while he was in between deals back in 2002, the company made him an exclusive pair of Jordans for him.
Okay. I wonder if they made better than the ones they make for everybody else.
The interesting part of the story is that he never signed this deal. So, because we never heard of Kobe Bryant Jordan's corner, but he was in works to make a pair of Jordans back in 2002. It never came to fruition. He never signed a deal. So, I would have sold them too. So, they were lightly worn because he wore them for a couple games.
Okay.
So, I guess it makes sense. They're
memorabilia.
Almost one of a kind. Apparently, they only made a couple pair.
Okay.
So, these were like one of a kind.
Well, they'd be too big for my feet.
$30,000 though.
I have a hard time paying.
Sold them.
I don't know if I would have sold them.
20 years, maybe. 20 years from now.
Because then they might even sold for more.
Exactly.
because they would have been like
has he retired?
memorabilia.
Is he out of the game?
As far as I know. I don't know. I don't hear about Kobe no more. He ain't been sleeping with men. Give him STDs.
When we come back, we're going to talk more about things in the news. Like Issa Rae. Issa. Not Lisa.
No.
I always...
Issa.
Make sure Issa.
Issa.
I like her a lot. She's a fun girl.
Yes.
And then we're going to talk more. Maybe we'll start with some Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, let's talk, since we just finished with let's stick to sports for a second.
All right, then Ray Lewis. Let's do him.
Okay.
All right, when we come back, right here on BigExposedRadio.com.
Check out this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
So, you know how you round people who really can sing? And they always like, I don't know if it's this time. That's what these, well, at least these two over here are giving me right now. It's not the time, you know. It should be 78.5 degrees in here.
0.25.
So they're going to share a little bit, just a little taste to get you interested, to get you tingling this morning.
Come on in here.
Share a little of that Banji soul with us. Stand behind her.
Okay. Well, y'all singing y'all mic.
Yeah, y'all can sing.
Okay, so this is called What I Thought. It's also on the album.
Don't hold back.
Okay. Y'all ready? You ready, B? Okay. I see the lights pouring out your face. No, you can't hide. I see them clear as day. I'm growing tired of playing these games. You say I'm tripping, well, get up on this plane now, 'cause I'm pulling out with you or not. Are you going crazy? Or too damn lazy? We ain't skipping through no daisies. This wasn't my fantasy. This ain't what I thought. And this ain't what I want.
I told y'all wasn't ready. The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live. On Be Exposed
Jacqueline,
Radio.
yes, Mom? I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait, hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait, Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired Radio Show.
Focus on the word take for a moment.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I mean, when I begin to just, think about take. Mm-hmm. When you taking something. Mm-hmm. Yes, we think about, the possession and grab and hold, but when you taking something on, you're capturing it, you're securing it, and you become impregnated with that.
Wow.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Check out this flashback from the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
So you're your biggest asset. You have to practice self-care. Every entrepreneur has to practice self-care. You have to release yourself from toxic situations
Explain to us real quick, what is a toxic situation?
A toxic situation is something that will control your mind, something that hurts you, something that you have to battle. Toxic, hurt. If you're in a toxic situation, if you get hurt, if you get pain, if you get struggle, right? And if your spirit does not align correctly, that may be a toxic situation. So when I say you make that jump when your values don't align, you make decisions based on your values. And if those decisions don't align with your values, then that's when you say no.
Tune into the Artist Exchange every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. live on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Oh, shucks now. I'm so excited. I got food. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. See, that's why women carry purses. Oh, yeah. We got everything.
Well, you didn't have this last week, so.
It wasn't last week. It was the week before, but yeah. Everything died. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Somebody brought me some food. I shouldn't be eating on the radio, but.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm having a little bit of headache. My cousin brought me, well, actually, since we learned, what was it, last week? My niece bought me a chicken salad.
Oh my God.
Did you know that?
Oh, that's so cool.
I didn't know that.
Your first
I was
cousin.
calling him my cousin.
It's so crazy that your first cousin's child is your niece.
Yeah.
And your nephew, or your nephew.
I didn't know that.
They're not your cousins.
I thought they were your second cousins.
Keita told me, that's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
Wow.
I thought it was your second cousin.
So now I gotta call you Uncle. Uncle Monny.
That's what I'm be calling you from now on. Uncle Monny.
Uncle Monny.
Look it up.
That sounds better anyway.
It do. I'm going to talk lately with Uncle Monny.
Keita told me that last week, and then I looked it up online, and it's true.
Wow.
People call them your second cousin, but they're actually your niece and nephew.
Wow.
That
makes my family so much more fun.
Yeah, it does.
That is so weird.
That's
so,
cool, though.
I have a lot of nieces and nephews then.
Yes, right.
A lot of nieces and nephews.
Well, my son calls all his uncles, who are not my brothers, but my ex-husband's cousins, because he has no brothers. He calls them uncle.
And you know what's so weird about it? I probably would have treated all y'all differently had I known y'all was my nieces and nephews.
Than just cousins. Like, cousins don't matter. But a niece.
Right, Uncle Monny.
Uncle Monny.
I tell you that my sister's son, he's set up for life. That's what I'm just trying to say. If I would have knew y'all was my nieces and nephews a long time ago, it would have been totally different. Totally different. We'd have been at the mall.
Well, now you know.
Exactly.
Right. Shit, I bet you related to somebody.
Now you know.
All right, so we were talking about Ray Lewis.
We were talking about Ray. We're gonna go through sports.
Oh damn! Nope.
We're not gonna go through sports. What, we gotta take a break?
Just in a couple minutes.
Oh, then let's not go there.
So, well, at least you learned something.
What did he do anyway? I keep
He hasn't
seeing
done
that.
anything. We'll talk about it though
Okay.
in the next break, in the next segment. But I did want to say congratulations to Issa Rae and Larry Wilmore, her writing partner, the person that's actually co-created the show Insecure on HBO. It got picked up for a third season today.
Oh, congratulations.
And it's been 3 episodes. Three
It's so
episodes
good.
has just aired.
Wow.
The show is so
really
freaking good. And it's about her life.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it really is written from an honest place, which makes it even better.
And it's basically, it's an element, what I see in the show is an element of what she's already done, plus what she's doing now, today, currently.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you can easily take that from experience to what's happening today.
Right.
Yeah.
Last night's episode, what's today? Tuesday.
Yeah.
Sunday night's episode was about her being a hoe. She wanted to go hoeing.
Yeah.
Have sex with a couple men, or a lot. However you look at it.
She went to high. Look, I think everybody goes to their moment where they want to be a high.
Right.
Hoish experience.
I have it, but okay.
You have it now?
I haven't.
Oh, you have.
You haven't went through it yet, Monty?
I don't want to be.
He hasn't peed.
It's not even about that. I'm scared of herpes. I mean, I'm scared of the usher.
With shit going on.
You scared of Usher?
I'm scared of the usher.
Look, I'm scared of Bill Cosby.
Right.
Whole hand.
Whole
hand.
I don't want to get
Wait
fisted.
a minute. Whole hand what?
You missed that one. I don't want to get fisted.
Right. Because she said.
Bill Cosby be fisting people?
Listen, she said she woke up and she felt his hand inside of her.
Not a finger.
A hand. And we were reading from like the transcript. She said she felt his hand.
Oh.
A hand. Can you imagine?
I wonder if it was open fisted.
Oh,
I've seen that before on a porn.
All right, we got to take a break.
We got to take a break.
The conversation continues right here on Talk Lately. It's Be Exposed Radio. The phone line's open to 410-702-5657. Only call when we're live. So when we come back, then the phone lines will be open. Thanks.
A hand.
A whole hand. Whole hand.
Do yourself a favor and listen to this hilarious flashback on Charm City Direct Radio Show.
You know me. I eat like this all the time. Do I gain any weight? No, at all. You can have my belly, right? I'm giving away body parts. Somebody said they need a butt. Somebody said they
I
need
can
a
use
butt.
a little extra tissue there.
I can pop it right now.
He out here giving out butt cheek donations.
Hey everybody, it's your girl, the magical glow getter herself, Anissa Maureen, co-host of the Charm City Direct Radio Show. Catch me and the rest of my team every Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
Thank you very much.
Because they had nothing else to do.
So it was like, imagine that your late husband was actually your father. I can't imagine that because that's disgusting.
Right, myself.
And then I would have to clean my basement because that's where my actual father resides right now. So, okay. The 60-year-old woman learned the truth about her husband, Percy, 6 years after he passed away.
Not Percy, though. Percy doesn't sound like that name.
Percy just sounds like a feminine boy.
Really?
Yeah.
But nobody told you at no point.
Like Percy, look at Percy over there with his purse.
His name first.
Percy always switching.
And you just keep laughing at him.
That's a joke. What do you call it? What's the gay boy's name?
Percy.
Percy.
What are you doing, Percy? I don't even know what to say about this one, and I'm the one that said it. Oh my gosh, we're here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. The conversations can get deep, they can get out of this world, but we do them. BeExposedRadio.com. Talk
Thank
Lately.
you for tuning in to BeExposedRadio.com. Sit back, relax, and listen to this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
This is the reality of
Yes.
the world that we're living in. A lot of young people don't have the information that is necessary to have healthy lives. And a lot of the organizations that are geared towards young people don't have individuals that are going to be as honest as this gentleman.
One of the issues that I have with this quote unquote Christian nation that we live in is
It's
that
not just the Christians, it's all of them.
religion allows you to live in denial, but the world does not live in denial. So who are you helping with your? All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm about to do something.
The reason I shrink that or take that away because it's people who are not religious. It's people who they're not giving their young people, or they don't have a person that could be that honest with them. I mean, we all have that. I know I had a mother like that.
There are
rather than
and it's just and it's been recently because I've recently had more interaction with teen mothers than I have in my whole life. I my mother wasn't a teen mother. Her mother was. She made sure none of her daughters were. So it was, you know, in as I get older and working in certain areas, you tend to run into that. And one of the things that blows my mind is how often a teen mom does not talk to their child at all, period, much less their daughter that they had at 15, to say, these are the realities of sex. These are the realities of the choices that you can or cannot make. These are the reality. Like, how do you not, after going through it yourself, knowing the stress, the looks, how do you then turn and look at someone else and say, all right, good luck? I mean, this is your offspring. I'm sorry. I just get very emotional about that. It bothers me that there are a great deal of people.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
No.
We're back.
I wanna end.
Okay.
But
that's the dancer.
We'll talk at the next break. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I wonder if she'll give me a lap dance at Rose.
Who gonna give a lap dance?
Alexis, the dancer.
I'm not giving no lap dance. I did.
Y'all not going to miss this.
Welcome back to the show. Look, we live on the radio right now. Look, the phone lines are open 410-702-5657. You can text as well, 443-642-9403. I'm live on Live Me. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's one word. YouTube.
Not YouTube. YouTube.
But we were in the middle of talking about Insecure, the HBO show that comes on HBO, which got picked up for its third season, which I particularly love. This show, it's a really, really good show in the light, you know, just basically going through trials and tribulations of being a black woman. I can relate.
You can.
But I was telling you about the latest episode about her being a hoe. Yeah. She wanted to do some hoeing, which was an interesting fact because a lot of y'all do it on a regular life tip.
I mean, some people just like hoeing.
Right.
So
relationships, they're a hoe. In a relationship, they still a hoe.
They still a hoe.
I know some old hoes. And they be trying to teach me how to be a hoe, and I be like, I don't
need to be a hoe.
I don't want to be a hoe.
I know a lot of old hoes too,
ma'am. I don't want to be a hoe.
That like to be called ma'am.
They can't stand when I do it, but I have to.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I don't want to be a hoe.
I don't want to be a hoe. Like, thank you, but I don't want to be a hoe.
Oh,
what?
See, because I don't want to get kicked off of Facebook, so I can't like share these photos. But I came across. Did y'all see the Janet Jackson photos?
Yes,
but they were old.
They all on Facebook.
Were they old?
They were old.
And they're on Facebook. And
I've seen those photos before.
Okay,
those were old. This was during velvet.
Because I got them
like velvet rope time.
Well, okay. Matter of fact, I think I seen them. If it
you
was
didn't notice the hair, this was doing the velvet rope time. So I remember when they surfaced before.
I mean, but it was.
This ain't like post baby and she laid out naked.
That's what I was wondering because she gained a little weight.
Yeah, I think she looked good.
I was because I said she was
baby weight. She lost a lot of weight
good, but she did lose a lot of weight already. I just seen her actually doing rehearsal for a tour.
She always do good losing weight. All the time.
Because she got big once before.
Right after
like very heavy.
Yeah.
And then
she got big too before, like 30 years ago when she had the mysterious baby.
Right. Did nobody
I think it's true.
I think it's true too.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know how I feel about it.
You know it's right, true.
Whatever. Only baby Shannon Jackson need to be having is mine.
The baby father believes it's true. So we gotta take into consideration
I'm sorry.
that
Janet,
the baby father believes it's true. The baby father believes it's true.
The baby father believes it's true.
Why would he want a baby?
Because it's Janet Jackson. I want a baby with Janet Jackson.
He was famous at the time too. So
it don't matter. It's still Janet.
He a crackhead
Jackson.
now, but he was famous at the time.
Monny want a baby with
Janet Jackson. Everybody want a baby with Janet Jackson.
She's like, no.
Janet, watch out! I'm coming to impregnate you.
After she got burned with the iron, I was like, no more.
Penny.
Oh,
poor Penny. Mommy, no.
Mommy, I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. I'm sorry.
I was going to talk about him, but I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to move on.
Can we talk about sports? Do we got time?
Oh, you want to stay on the sports?
Because we just didn't. Let's talk about Ray and Kat.
I need to hear.
All right,
about
I'll start
Ray.
with Ray Lewis. The Afro newspaper. I don't know who wrote this story. Oh, Perry Green.
Perry.
At the Afro Sports Edition. You know, that's a local paper here in Baltimore, but it's a national. It's a national. For it's called Afro, so you already defined that it's for black folk. But they're saying basically that Ray Lewis is not the exclusive voice of Baltimore, which there's a lot of portrayal that he is.
I agree. And I'm tired of such an ignorant, pig-headed, little dick probably having overcompensating ass man representing my city. I'm just saying.
Little dick.
I don't know. He seems like he's overcompensating.
He do look like he got a little dick.
He looks like he got a little dick.
Yeah,
he looks like he got a little dick.
He got a little dick. Like
Ray Lewis.
Like the head is like little, and then it probably get a little fat, but it's really short.
Yeah, I don't think he got no shaft. So what you gonna do with that?
It's really short.
It seems like it's gonna be short.
And the head is probably like skinny, and then it.
See, if I was on my hoe and shit,
right.
I go find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I ain't on my hoe and shit.
And he married?
I don't give a
don't
fuck.
matter. Okay.
Yeah, who cares when you're hoeing?
Who cares when you're a hoe? But anyway, seriously though, I don't like him representing our city.
Right.
I think he's ignorant. I think we have made all kinds of concessions for him, and he does not represent us well.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
Didn't he leave after he left the Ravens? He left.
No, he's still here.
He's still here.
Okay, so here's what this says. Ray.
We're talking about Ray Lewis.
Sit down. You're in front of my camera. You're blocking my shot.
You're talking about Ray Lewis.
We're talking about Ray Lewis.
The way you was talking like that, I had to come find out who is she talking.
Because I don't like him. All right, so let me take this.
Oh,
this
wait. Let's go back because you said you don't like him. What's your issue with him?
He doesn't tip.
Oh.
And I wasn't serving him.
Wait a minute.
Somebody else was.
I heard the same thing when he.
No, let me tell you what happened. So me and my ex were out. He used to play with Ray. They played on the Ravens. We're all out, husbands and wives.
Oh, you know somebody in the Ravens going to be a sponsor?
So anyway, we're all
always about myself.
I know, right? We're all out one night. We're at Havana Club.
Oh, I've been there.
We ran up like a good $2,500 check or more.
That's nice. That's good
Next
money.
to Ruth's Chris.
It was good, right?
That's
I
good
mean,
money.
and when I tell you, the rest of us were like,
$2,500?
we ordered what we ordered, but it was not like we were running. He was running this bitch around. I mean, I want this, I want that.
On his slave tip.
On his slave shit,
And
right?
didn't give her a tip.
And then at the end of the day, he wanted the whole check comped, and then he didn't want to leave a tip. He was like, well, I'm Ray Lewis. Who the fuck cares?
Right.
Would you work for free, Ray Lewis? Would
That's
you
what
go
makes
carry
it.
that ball for free? Because that's what you're making her do. You're making her work for free when you don't tip.
That's not right.
These waitresses and waiters, they probably only made $1 something back then. I think they make $3 now. Would you work for free? Because I know I won't.
That's
fuck
sad.
that.
I heard the same thing about him.
Practice.
Huh?
He gets paid to go to practice.
Right. So why wouldn't he tip her? You know what? The dude I was with ended up leaving her like $700 because I was going to give her a tip, and he was like, no. Like we were all like, fuck this. Like, what's wrong with him?
Right.
It didn't make sense. So I don't fuck with him.
I got to start this over. Can I get a hug?
Well,
That's my best friend, y'all.
Steven says, legendary in the game, horrible
My best
person.
friend right here.
Absolutely.
I'm going to see a lot of us together. I promise you.
Yes.
After how he made me feel the other day and lift my spirits up from where I come from, you're going to see me with this man. And Ray Lewis, y'all, nobody likes a person that doesn't tip. If you don't tip, it's a sign of disrespect. We come from too much of hard work, too much of breaking our back, watching our mothers come home, feet hurting, back hurting, just to give us a little bit of something to eat.
I know that's what
better
she was
give her a
going
tip.
through. Like, this was a young, beautiful, well-spoken black woman, and she was working it. She did not make one error that entire night, and it was a bunch of us.
Ray Lewis, you my man, you good. I don't really mess with sports, no disrespect.
Fuck him.
I like sports, but at the same time,
he don't play no more.
Yes, co-ed Bliss, you can share that.
You got to share the wealth. In order for us to support each other, you got to invest in each other.
Yeah, that
How
right
am I going to support your black business if you ain't even give me a job? Let me turn around and buy my groceries from you. You say support black business, employ black people.
Right. And sitting at somebody's table, you got a black waitress, you have just hired her.
Give her extra. 50-50 more. Give her more money.
Give her more money just because, and she was good.
Not only that,
she
but
was
you right
good.
And you supposed to motivate her to want to step up and do something other than waiting. And she's giving it 150%, but you supposed to motivate her. So that's the same way I'm gonna do, and you gotta do. We go out. I love the tip. I like the person when they turn like.
Apparently we going out. Did you hear that?
I don't want to make any commitments.
It's the sad part about it is that we started this whole entire conversation off with, you saying
he got a little dick,
got a little penis.
Yeah, I was out there entertaining my sweetheart Nicole. You start talking about little dicks and shaft small. I'm like,
he ran in here.
I'm like, you did right. They pretty as I don't know what. Look.
You can't even say he was overcompensating.
They are
because I just feel like he's overcompensating.
And I got my man card. He overcompensating.
I feel like he's overcompensating.
Ray sound like you got.
But he couldn't be overcompensating because you would overcompensate by giving a big tip, but you didn't overcompensate. You didn't give anything.
Most men would.
So that's in the reverse of overcompensation.
Okay, they stay at the Hyatt when they come down here sometimes. And they mess the rooms up. Now, I personally know somebody that worked down the Hyatt that cleans the rooms. Mm-hmm. And yes, they, clean the rooms and everything.
So do they leave a tip? Because I leave a tip.
No, that's
I leave a tip in my room when I leave hotel rooms.
I can, vouch for her. They do not leave tips. And they fuck the rooms up.
Damn.
And you have to.
I got to be honest. It's been hecka days I left at 11 o'clock. I ain't leave no tip in the hotel room.
You should.
I ain't even, you know what?
But maybe you just
that's
know
just me being honest, Abe. I ain't even think about it. Now, but the girls
I worked
there,
at
or like they come to the door.
I can say from my experience,
room
I worked
service, like that. But these girls are making minimum wage.
Let me host.
That's why I love it. That's why I love it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Sorry. He plucked a nerve.
I've worked at a lot of companies that now actually have a policy against tipping in hotel rooms because when they have events at these hotels, they actually sponsor a lot of different things and buy up all the room blocks in the hotel. So they're already you already paid. You don't got to pay them again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I disagree with that, and I always, even working at the company, like, what's this right here on your expense report? It's a tip for the hotel staff. I don't give it to you every day.
But it goes on there like checks.
Because what I do is, like, even when I went to the Dominican, I tipped them because she took care of me. Lady, she was like a mom. She didn't speak a bit of English. She didn't speak a bit of English.
But she had the covers turned down for you before you came in.
She had the covers turned down. I was able to ask her for towels.
A little piece of chocolate.
When she cleaned my room, when I first got there was no washcloths in the room. I'm like, okay, what do y'all want me to use? This tea towel? I'm busy. It's too big. I know you think but so she gave me a I had to explain to her, like, I tore a piece of paper.
Because she couldn't understand English.
What I was saying.
I don't know how to say washcloth in Spanish.
She kept saying towel.
No.
You ran out there naked, she got you a towel quick.
I was like, I want one this big.
Washcloth. I bring it back. She didn't have anyone on the cart. Yeah. So she didn't do that for any of the rooms.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I actually got a name. Can I remember it? Esmeralda? No, that was
I like that name.
That was somebody on Bewitched.
I
can't remember.
At least I'm not the only one that still watches Bewitched. Because I be watching that shit.
It was something Spanish. But she took care of me, and I actually told her, because then I found out that, I could download the Google Translate device, and I was like, I'm going to give you a nice tip at the end of this day. And I was like, play. Blah, 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 blah.
And
she started smiling.
So it did work?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And you left us something. See, that's what's up.
They got a little device. It's a little white device. That's
for sex too.
Oh, okay.
They got a little device for sex.
Well, no, it's like a little device, and it translates Chinese, Italian, any language.
I love Italian. I want to learn.
Oh yeah, it's every language in there.
That's my favorite food. Italian and Greek food.
Sound like a double date.
Are we Italian and Greek? What are we?
White.
We're white.
Yeah, we're white.
How about we all go out and get some Ethiopian food and we come into my room? I don't know nothing about that European ass food.
The language is sexy though.
It is a sexy language.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you. You're so nice.
Wait, I'm missing
I finally got a. Okay.
Yes. Well, I mean, she didn't count. Not you, mine.
Keisha. She doesn't count.
You said she didn't count. I love you, Keisha.
She typically doesn't count. Oh, sorry. Hi, Love Dawn. Her show comes on Thursdays at 8.
Yes.
Doesn't count.
That one, right?
What is Live Me? What is Live Me?
No, it counts. She's got a nice show. What is what?
Live Me, Live Me. I see it on your page.
Oh,
What is
Live
that?
Me?
Live Me.
That's what I'm on over here on this side of the table.
Oh,
and
okay.
It's an amazing app.
All right.
That,
So we need to
Live Me.
download it?
Yes, I'm telling everybody. I mean, I think when you want to shout out to Rooster, Glitter, Cone Finder. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Cone Finder.
Coon Finder?
Cone.
Even
not cone.
Did you say cone?
You tried to make that racist.
I felt instantly offended.
Coin drop. I don't know what coin drop mean. I'm new. If you could fill me in on what coin drop mean, I'm not gonna give you no money, but we can.
Yes, these are your two favorite women.
Who?
Somebody
Keita.
tag me, please.
How about this?
Oh,
I can't
go ahead,
get it.
Liz.
She got two
Tag
phones
me.
coming off over there. I'm scared to
Tag
mess
me,
with my
Money.
phone. If I mess with
Tag
my
you
phone,
what?
it's gonna mess up.
I like for you. Tag me.
I shared it on my page.
Hey guys,
I'm
I
on
got
it.
a
I don't see
rundown.
it.
Oh, I didn't share it.
Already?
Hopefully, I got somebody coming that's gonna meet y'all.
Okay.
All right, future
Are you out of here?
No, he's downstairs.
Future
He's
millionaire.
gonna hear.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but he'll be right back.
I just had to shake hands.
I like
Oh,
his
every time you
earring.
do that, every time you leave the room.
Design
Yes.
by Jen. Design by Jen. We have a couple of other things coming up.
Are we going to break?
Okay.
Yes. No.
She said yes, but
she
like she just woke up though. Engineer's not working today.
By the way, Monty, I love
All right.
your
Somebody
I guess you can say your introduction right here.
Oh, the commercial.
I love it.
I like your
Who is
commercial.
that with this long, thick sounding voice?
That's him.
Oh my God, you didn't know that was me? Let me do it now.
Oh,
We're gonna go take a break real quick and we be right back.
Sounded like a set.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, what is the problem? Ooh. You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge. Yeah, you know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. Allegedly.
I made this up. But
allegedly.
I made it all up. But there was a rumor that they were beefing. But Tyler confirms that they don't have any issues. So it says it was recently reported on the rumors that was swirling that the twosome were on the outs over constructive criticism of a Perry's show. Well, I got some constructive criticism, and we can be on the outs, Tyler, and I don't give a damn because I'm gonna make a promo out of this anyway and share it to your page. I need the scenes on have and have-nots to be like 5% shorter each one. I want you to watch an episode of The Young and the Restless because this is supposed to be a soap opera. No one's dialogue on The Young and the Restless is like this. You don't have to talk about the random plant in the corner for 25 minutes on one damn scene.
They talk about random plants.
It was a blood stain on the floor for 5 episodes. I can't take it. We need to kick this up. I'm sorry. I love the Have and the Have-Nots, and I continue to watch it in its 5th season. But I get so mad when I can go get myself a glass of water and come back, and he had just started the next sentence in his first paragraph. I can't stand it.
They just want to get the point across.
It's not but you don't get the point for 4 episodes. It's too much. So, now according to ET Online reports, Tyler Perry has a pre-cut and dried response to, a pretty cut and dry to the rumors about him and Oprah. Here's what he says. It's completely false.
What was that? Oh God! What?
That was my Medea voice.
Oh, gotcha.
Nothing is accurate in this article except for mine and Oprah's names. That's what he said. I mean, you see what I mean? You gotta stick around. I mean, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. I mean, they pay us to do this, so we go off every week right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Are we back?
Are we back?
Oh, we're back.
We are back. Hello? I'm geeking. Welcome back. We're done with Ray Lewis.
We're done with Ray Lewis.
And
I went in.
We clearly established that he has a small penis.
Yes.
Okay, he just wanted to make sure that was solidified.
And big shoulders.
And
big shoulders.
Big shoulders, small penis.
Right.
Big feet.
Ray Lewis.
Sorry,
I didn't even get to tell you what the story was about, though. But this is such a small break. Maybe I can do it in this one. It says Ray Lewis has done a ton of good for Baltimore City community, from helping build houses to funding food drives for the less privileged. But he's never been a mouthpiece for the Baltimore community. And I could actually say that's true because I heard that video he did after the for the riots. And stuff.
Yeah, it was just
and
not.
It was very unclear,
Yeah,
very uneducated. And I thought you had to have some kind of education to be in the NFL.
He went to college.
Right. That's where they found him,
He
right?
went to college.
He wasn't a...
Yeah, that's where they found him. That's exactly where they found him. They found him in college in Florida somewhere.
Oh my God.
Like, they didn't let him finish. Like, speech therapy helps.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you can't... if you can't...
It works.
Enunciate.
If you can't enunciate.
I might need a little speech therapy. What y'all think?
It works. I've had it. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Yeah, I might need some.
It works.
Yeah.
Because I had to drop those dialects.
You know what helps, though, too? Because I'm not a reader. I don't like reading stuff. Books and stuff like that.
But speed reading classes?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I can speed read. I actually can read very well, but
reading.
I just don't like reading. But reading, I'm using this as an example because reading helps you with your dialect.
Yes.
And saying words.
Yes.
And making sure you sound them out. If it's like when you come across a word you don't know, find that word in the dictionary and learn it because you will use that word in simple conversation.
Right.
It's an act for that.
Dialect is a word that I don't use on a regular basis.
Like salacious.
But it's something I just threw out there.
I have a problem with stuttering. I see.
Yeah.
Or like how you said you
stuttering, so I have to take my
remember
time.
how we were talking about
it's
earlier?
different types of stuttering. You know
There
what I mean?
is.
Like it's like the guy off of New Jack City.
He was a horrible one.
Yeah. I don't stutter like that. But I do stutter. I say or I gotta think first before I get it out. Which makes me talk slow, Monny.
This is where I'm going to make somebody mad, I'm sure.
Oh, well, we got to talk.
Like he was saying earlier that if I was going to talk about Usher, they're going to come at my head or whatever.
Oh, well.
He got herpes. I can't help it.
He has herpes. Now,
so we're going to talk about that in the 9 o'clock hour.
66% of the U.S. has it.
You got it bad, Usher.
We're going to talk about that in the 8 o'clock hour. You got it bad. I can't. Beyonce is apparently writing a book.
Oh my God.
My thing is that I hope she is a ghostwriter.
Please.
I really don't have time to decipher what she's trying to say.
Please.
I don't want to go through no incomplete sentences.
Please.
I'm actually going to need some punctuation.
Please.
But that's another story. Apparently, she will be writing this book.
She can hire me.
Inside this book, she's going to be talking about Prince.
Prince.
Why?
Because they met on stage and performed the song together. I don't know. I mean, like, what is this chapter going to be about? Like, he took you to his house, he fingered you. I don't know. I mean, I just want to know.
Is it going to be interesting?
I mean, because it's Prince.
But what's the chapter going to be about? So what is Prince?
One chapter is going to be about Prince.
A whole chapter.
Did he give
really?
you a check? Like,
let me find out she Dirty Diana.
The question was, is that enough to make you buy this damn book? I mean, because I think we know all we need to. I mean, like, is she divulging?
The Beehive is going to buy the book, and they're not even going to read it.
They're not going to read it.
What is she going to be divulging in this book? Like, she going into detail when he cheated on her?
Whole
how
hand.
she found out?
That's what she going to divulge.
The whole hand.
Whole hand.
Oh, the fisting again. Because that's the only thing I want to know about.
Yeah.
The Dr. Phil Dirty Diana.
Yeah. Yeah. It gotta be.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. She's Dirty Diana.
It better not be boring because she's kind of like
it's going to have nursing
She's very
in the beginning.
relevant. Like, so why would I don't know?
Maybe the book is about
his inspiration to her.
Because I don't. What I'm about to say is it's not gonna make sense for Prince to be in the book. Her journey of being pregnant with them twins.
No.
Then why would Prince be in there?
Right.
I don't know.
Like he was floating over the bed when she was having.
Maybe
That's crazy.
Well, because he died, they were born. Maybe she feels like his energy is in.
I did not say they crazy.
Because you know they weird.
Yeah, I just said it. Nuts.
It's sad.
Like me.
I don't want this book.
I'm kind of nutty
I want
like
her to
that.
just take a nap.
No,
Like,
you know whose
just
book
really
was
relax a
good?
second.
AZ. I read it. When he came
AZ's
down here for
book?
Bars of the Bay, he was selling his book, like promoting his book. It was good.
All right.
So everybody get AZ's book.
I gotta.
don't know about Beyonce's book.
Because we gotta take another break because I got bills to pay.
Absolutely.
And they gotta be paid this week. Or they gonna cut these lights off. It's like, we'll be right back. It's BeExposedRadio.com.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
Listen to Elizabeth Warren talking about Black lives and Black life.
Police are not occupying armies. This is America, not a war zone. I speak today with full knowledge that I have not personally experienced and can never truly understand the fear, the oppression, and the pain that confronts African Americans every day.
Don't you just want to kill yourself? I mean, not from what she was saying, but from the music that was playing in the background. I just want to, oh gosh, but every word she said was prolific, and it did not come from what is now becoming mainstream as white privilege. She has a sensibility about her, and the way she speaks about different things that has, from the first time I saw her, I can't remember what state she's in. I think she's in like North Carolina or something like that, somewhere I'm not going. That some kind of sensibility about her that makes me like her for president. But she's not running. We have this old guy that looks like he should be on the popcorn box. Then we have Martin O'Malley. Fine. We'll settle if we must. Hillary, who I like, but she just has to fight against all this controversy, and that's the hard part of it all. Then we have Huckabee. I could have swore he died, like in one of those books, like a fairy tale book. Trump, we're gonna get to you in a moment, meet with all these black folk in one room, and they just fell for it. Like, he must have been giving out $100 bills behind that.
Check out the Talk Lately show every Tuesday nights from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Only in the forest can you see this. But nothing beats the moment you see that. Cool! That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. And you might just see this. Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I mean, I'm hot, but I'm not.
I gotta make sure everybody right. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Hopefully I'll see you guys very soon.
All right, we got a date.
Yes. I thought it was a double date. I gotta learn how to speak Italian to get a double date. That's what I do.
Oh, all right.
Welcome to the broadcast.
Translate anything on the phone the whole time.
What's it called?
Yeah, I can do that.
We can't leave Carl out.
What y'all doing over there now?
No,
I mean,
we
but
got
what's
that.
happening right now?
Well,
Oh, y'all just talking about stuff.
yeah, I'm going to Kara House and see what we're gonna bring both of my artists up there.
Okay.
Black Jesus.
That's her? What's her name?
That's my friend.
Okay.
That's one that can come up in the county. That's why I stay.
Oh, okay.
Black Jesus and Simba. Young man.
Oh, hi, Jen, because I never did hear her name.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
She want to come in? No.
But we can wait there. Did she wait? I can't see her.
All of
She
y'all
right
right
here.
there. Go
Come in,
Hi,
Jen,
Jen.
and meet Monny.
No, I'm just saying it because I didn't hear her name when we was in the room.
She made
so I
it
just wanted to say hi,
Come in, Jen. We on live.
Oh, you made jewelry?
Yeah, she made my bracelet.
Cool.
Oh,
She's been
Oh, I
my
seen that
friend
picture. You
with
seen
her
posted
hat.
online
She's my
today.
friend, if you understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
A real friend.
Yeah.
Nicole, is he not blocking the camera?
Yes, they
is
are.
he blocking the camera?
Is he blocking the camera?
There we go.
Now you're
They was
not.
calling you, and I told them I don't know if they want to get you going, because once you know, that's my boss. She'll be my manager. When we have our sisters in Hollywood, we go out there. That's what
Hi,
it is.
Jen.
Cool.
I understand. I have a manager.
I mean, I just wanted to say hi to Jen because
Like this morning.
If you check me out on my page, I'll be kind of like.
I just wanted to say hi to Jen because when
Yeah.
I came in the office, I didn't say. We know we said hi, but I didn't learn your name.
But she knows how good you are to me.
I was actually thirsty, and I was.
Is that water? Yeah, it took hold of you.
I didn't even drink the water yet though because somebody gave me
Last time I
wine.
was here, you was complaining about not having no water, so I brought
Sip
no
that
water.
wine.
But somebody gave me wine.
I know. I mean, that's
My show last week, I drank a whole bottle of wine. You watch my show?
All right, I do appreciate you guys coming
Thank
in
you.
and
So you
saying
need to
hi,
get back, 'cause
but I do have to get
Have a
back.
good one. Be
So
safe.
we're all right. I'll talk to you.
Hey, see,
I mean, I do got to talk about Usher.
we have to talk about Usher. Are we talking about Usher now?
Yeah, let's get started.
Uh-oh. Usher, you in trouble. You got it bad, Usher.
Let it burn.
But that's how we do it here, and I appreciate when people stop by and just walk in, come into the studio and talk about whatever. I like that. I mean, that's how you get big. I mean, I'm already big, but that's how you get bigger.
Bigger.
Exactly. Having people walk through. I mean, if Ray Lewis came in here right now, we would just start talking about his penis.
Yeah, like Ray,
look,
pull it out.
defend yourself.
I mean, he lives
Ray.
here. Come on over, Ray. Let's
Come
talk
on,
about
Ray.
it.
Defend
You can
yourself.
defend your honor. You can tell these bitches that your penis is not little.
It looks like your penis
is little.
Yes.
Damn. Ray, I can't help you. You got to save yourself.
I'm just saying.
It looked like it has a little head, and then it kind of...
And it might have a curve. Maybe.
You think so?
The head.
No,
I think
it
it's
just
going to
look-
come on an angle.
The shaft.
But I don't think he got a lot of shaft.
No.
I think it's like a little shaft and a bit of an angle on the head.
Ew. That sound nasty.
The detail is the problem.
That sounds really gross. That don't sound
Okay,
right.
look.
You sure that's
So
a
by
penis?
now, if you haven't seen it already, they they did that press conference yesterday, but Quantasia, the most ghetto, Quantasia Sharpton, Al Sharpton's niece.
Who names their child
Quantasia?
She was like, I'm going to have a quantity of kids, and I like Fantasia.
So Fantasia wasn't out when Quantasia was
born.
She had a
psychic vision. Like, I have her dreams. She thought she was going to win Idol.
I'm not there.
No.
I don't mind giving my child an ethnic name, like, you know.
Maybe she's older than Fantasia. She was the first, and that's where her mother got it from.
But Fantasia was that Disney movie that came out in like the 80s.
I don't care no more.
But what the hell is a Quantasia?
It's more of them.
Quantity.
Quantity.
Right.
Quantasia.
Or ampleness.
Ampletasia.
Right. It was a lot of her.
Maybe she was a big baby.
Maybe. But you don't want to know why I believe her, although she said she was clean and she didn't have it. We were talking about this in the beginning. Was because when I always believe in my head when somebody brings you up on stage, because you know that was her, she was the one
right. She was the one that brought on stage. I love that he wasn't hating on big girls too.
Exactly.
I have to give him props for that.
But I really do believe he likes a bigger girl, or he was either that night he was experimenting because he was used to being. With,
she's very pretty.
She was pretty.
She's not an ugly girl.
She's not ugly at all.
Yeah.
She just thick.
But I don't think she should be suing because she's clean.
Right.
So you aren't the one that.
You didn't contract anything.
So what are you suing for? You're trying to you're just trying to say that you had sex with him. Was it good? Answer that question. If you liked it, you
does he have a small shaft and a curved head?
But if you got out of there unscathed or scabby-less,
you don't have a bum bump, so be happy.
Exactly. If your bum bump is clear this week, because
yeah.
What made her do a whole news conference?
Like that just seems extra.
The lawyer.
But it seems extra. Like you are not 45.
So what's the point?
The more plaintiffs you have, the more money you can add on to the class action suit.
Okay. Well, maybe.
But then doesn't that make everybody's portion smaller?
Right, but you added more money to the suit too.
So the lawyer gets more.
Well, yeah, they get their third.
They get their third regardless.
Right. But she wants that third, so she wants to build up as many people as possible to add more money to that pot. Now,
so every person he's ever had sex with ever now is going to be like, I've been exposed.
They were really, if he tests positive, they will really have to determine when he contracted it, which they can.
Which
do.
they can.
So
they can.
Is that what they're going to do?
They can do that.
Right.
They're going to make him get tested.
At this point, if he's had a physical for his insurance purposes all this time, he would know when he got it.
True.
Exactly.
Well, and these hoes, how do they know they got it from Usher? How do they really know?
Because they hoes.
Well, the rumor came. Well, the first person that came out said she recently contracted it.
The girl that was in his wedding.
I don't know. I'm not that deep. Yeah. I just know
I
that
think
the first
girl. She was the girl. She was a
Yeah.
bridesmaid in his wedding.
That she had it.
But she shouldn't have never fucked him. That's her fault. Karma is a
And
motherfucker.
that's what I said.
You homegirls with his wife or ex-wife.
Yeah.
And it was basically like, if this happened and you both were consenting adults and you both had unprotected sex, then you were susceptible to everything that happened, and you are the blame, and you are also the person that got it.
Yeah, and she should lose the lawsuit.
Right.
Because you never should have had sex with
I mean,
man
not that
that's
you shouldn't
getting
have had
married
sex with
to
him,
your
but you
friend.
shouldn't have had sex unprotectedly if you're if you want to remain unscathed.
Right.
Without scabs.
What they call it, cauliflower?
Cauliflower?
Yes.
Want to have to put. I don't even know what ointment you put on there.
I don't even know what you do.
Up calamine lotion.
What is? Isn't there something for? What's the commercial where they talk about blisters? And if you catch it early, something. Shit.
What's
not Orgel?
Valtrex.
Valtrex. I knew it was something.
I mean, but I don't know what you put on the wounds once they open. They
see,
pop.
that's no. There's something.
I don't know what it is.
Not
like,
Orgel. What is it called?
See, I sometimes Google stuff like that because I'm terrified.
breathe.
A breather.
No, right.
A breather.
Ew.
And if he's so nasty.
Because I used to Google it like to see what it looked like.
It looks like cauliflower.
Put some tussin on it.
Tussin works. You know we black Tussin work for everything.
But I did used to Google it.
Tussin and Theraflu.
Some of them that look like
a Blue Star ointment. Blue Star.
Exactly. Preparation H.
Preparation. And look, I'm using for these bags.
Asshole cream on your lip.
Ew.
I said asshole cream. Asshole cream on your lip.
Look, I used to Google it, and because I always was curious of what these different diseases look like. Like crabs, they're like little white bugs.
They look like crabs.
They like
seriously? They look
white.
like crabs. One of
so
my cousins pulled like three of them off.
You wouldn't be able to see them. You know how you look at one of those little tiny spiders and they got the white legs?
You can see through them.
That's how they would look.
Yeah, they're transparent.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I have never caught a STD.
Me either. Okay.
Oh my God. That shit sounds
I'm
nasty.
terrified.
Something crawling on
all
me.
these years.
A bug.
Yes. All these years of having
I'm happy to say, Dr. Wren.
And then they nesting and having babies, and you run around scratching.
Scratching?
Because it makes you fear to let anybody sit on your toilets.
One of my cousins, he pulled three of them off and told me to come in and look in the bathroom.
No, don't pull them off. Put them back in the bathroom.
He was used to
put them back on your dick. Let them back on your dick and take them with you home.
Listen, he was used to getting them, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But anyway, this is my first encounter with a crab.
Now I'm hot.
I'm like, so I go in the bathroom, right? And it's in a sink. And I'm looking like, where's that? I couldn't see what he was talking about.
Oh my God.
So I look closer, and it's three little crabs running around.
What's the second word?
So
smother them in Vaseline.
What?
Did that work?
He used Blue Star ointment, and that's like a Vaseline base with medication.
It is, but it burned.
But girls can't use that.
I don't know, but let me finish.
You can use it on the outer.
So I
ain't got that much outer. Everything is inner.
Look. So I run.
Do crabs go on the inside or are they on the surface?
No, they on the surface. They on your hair.
Just on the hair.
So you can put the Blue Star right there. Look, I'm not a doctor. Get a doctor.
So it's like fleas. It's like fleas for humans.
Right, fleas for humans.
Yeah,
You're absolutely right.
Like
you just
lice.
don't get them when you're
like
crawling
lice.
in the grass.
Oh shit!
It's like lice. You know the white
lice.
Yeah, like lice.
Lice are disgusting too.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to herpes. When I was looking at this on Google, it looked like a breakout. Looks like when, say for instance, you burn your skin and it bubble up.
Like blisters?
Yes,
blisters.
Because they pop and then they heal up. And, you know, some of them look like
I have not seen
some of them look like
on their lip.
Some of them look like
I've seen. That's
herpes. No, a cold sore.
It's herpes. It's a form of herpes.
It's a form of herpes.
That shit is nasty.
And when I learned that, my mother was prone to getting herpes.
Yeah, bumper. Yeah. Bumper.
My mother was prone to get herpes. That's what I was getting ready to.
But I heard you can get herpes from like your mom and stuff like that. Like
imagine it on your
But
dick.
what I was going to say.
No.
Or your pussy.
No.
Or on your asshole.
No. I don't want to imagine it any of those places.
What's the countdown to 2? You said 2 minutes?
Imagine the herpes.
This is not a delightful conversation. I tell you that.
And I would want to sue Usher too. Matter of fact, herpes should just be called Usher because he done fucked everybody.
I'm joking.
So she basically said, she basically
changed the shit to Usher.
Chili, get tested.
Oh no, I'm like
Chili.
Hey, Chili, no.
Chili.
Is that why she never want to go back to him?
Wow.
I never thought
Hypothesis.
Yes. That might be the reason. She probably broke out.
But she's so beautiful.
I know she is bad.
I don't think she got it though. I mean, she would know too.
I mean, it's different.
I'm sorry.
It's the herpes
I want to take that back.
virus,
Let's
and
not
then
talk
it's
about. Let's not
herpes.
bring Chili in. She's trying to get TLC back on.
Yeah, let's leave that.
Never mind. Don't even worry about TLC. They're not coming back.
They replaced Left Eye?
They can't.
No, it's just gonna be TNL. I mean,
There's no
TNC.
TNC.
Oh my God, Lord! I ain't fucking with y'all right now.
TC. TC.
That shit is so funny. Oh, no. All right.
I'll get it.
So, okay, wait a minute. We didn't even get into the story, though. So I'm glad that's why I've dedicated most of this hour to Usher. Because this needs to be spoken about. And if you want to talk about it, you can call in at 410-702-5657. Hopefully, if you're not in this state, you have unlimited minutes and you can just call in.
Just call in. Everybody has unlimited minutes.
We don't have a 1-800 number no more because of unlimited minutes.
Right. It's unlimited minutes.
Why am I going to pay you $75 a month for
when people have
number?
Unlimited minutes and you can call all over the continental U.S. Now, if you're outside of the U.S., you fucked. But
no,
Yeah.
Because it's $5 cents a minute if I go outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call us.
But if you got a cell phone, it doesn't really matter. You should have unlimited minutes unless you're on the government plan.
WhatsApp us.
App us.
I said WhatsApp.
Oh, WhatsApp. Yeah. They use that a lot.
Is this what you sharing? This link right here?
I don't know what you're pointing at. But we got to go to break anyway. But we'll be right back and I'll deal with her.
Me?
Check out this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
If you had a dream venue, where would that be? Like, some people want to do Carnegie Hall or like a big stadium somewhere.
I want to go with Madison Square. I wanna feel that building.
So you just gonna shoot for the moon.
I want to feel it. I want to look out and just feel the vibration of all of those people there to be uplifted and all of that, because that's what I want to do for people.
So are you dancing? Are you...
I want to implement that. I think I want to start doing some blocking. Like, not like, tear it up. But just like a
little 1-2.
A little, not voguing, but kind of the essence of it. Very posy and, hit the mark. Yeah, we're not trying to like bust my sweats.
So that means you don't have the dance gene and you.
I can dance.
Okay,
that's
not what I was doing.
I can dance, but I'm not, trying to get that. That's not my lane. I want to keep it really kind of a retro feel with like the new school with a retro feel. Like
okay. Little Banji Soul.
Yeah.
People gonna start using that.
Right. And they should.
Little Banji Soul. Yeah. But just mark it so people know, like, this was mine.
This where it came from. Because, people was queens out here now that was princesses last week. They was princesses before my album dropped. Now they queen or something. I'm like, pinky up.
I cannot.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live. On Be Exposed
Radio. You're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Man, it is what it is. Man, it is what it is. Well, it is what it is.
This fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the writer.
Hip Hop K, check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio at 9/11.
Coming to y'all soon.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story, adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org.
Because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bathwater to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet, fingerling, Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Okay.
Absolutely. Welcome back, everybody. It's BeExposedRadio.com, and you're listening to the Talk Lately Show with me, Monny. This is the voice that I have when I'm alone.
Ooh.
And I'm in here by myself.
That's why they in your inbox.
Right, I turn the lights off real low.
Ooh.
And I sit on the radio and I talk like this to everyone. And then I let it break. My voice break sometimes. Like, yeah.
Okay. Did I hear a moan?
The 8 o'clock hour, and I just want everybody to know you're gonna have a wonderful night. You hear the cracking? Yeah.
My wife just watered.
Yeah. You see, I got my legs crossed.
Right. Damn.
All right, so let's get back to this Usher situation. So today, it came out. I'm going to start with this because they said there's plans in place right at this moment. Usher, this is the headline. Usher reportedly doesn't have herpes. Plans to take legal action against the accusers. So then it goes into the tables have continued to turn in the ongoing case against Usher and his health status. New information has reportedly come to light, clearing the singer of exposing an STD to the accusers. Okay. Sandra Rose reports, a close member of the singer's camp. That's when I start to veer off to the belief train, because who cares with the rumor that get in front of an attorney, get in front of a camera, get in front of a microphone, and then tell us this. Mm-hmm. You can't tell your friend to go tell everybody you don't have this STD after I'm over here scratching my lips. That's not okay. Wondering how I got this stuff crawling up my chin.
Using Blistex and Carmex.
Right. Like, wonder why my lips won't stop getting chapped. Like, yeah, it's not okay. Because it's an outbreak.
Yes.
So, here you go. The singers can't dispel claims that the singer paid his former babysitter. I don't know where that's going with that. Oh, the babysitter is the one that was in the wedding? Is that what you was telling me?
Yes. It's... Well...
Yeah. There was a girl in the wedding. Like, I knew she was in the wedding party.
She was a bridesmaid.
She was a bridesmaid in the wedding.
That was the first person that accused them.
So the singer is planning to bring a defamation case against all of the accusers.
Particularly love the show.
Is that me? That was my voice.
It was your voice.
So far, right now, the latest one was the Quantasia Sharpton person that just said she didn't have herpes, but she was possibly exposed. But after being tested, she did not have it.
So when you're
Sharpton admitted that she was
it,
tested and she came back negative. So yeah. So go ahead.
That's what I was getting ready to say. When you're exposed to it, can you still get treatment
like
for it or something like that?
If you only been exposed, so she didn't contract.
She didn't have it.
She don't have it.
She was exposed to it, but she didn't contract.
No, I think the use the word exposed, like be exposed.
Yeah.
But they didn't use. They used it as if she was in contact with him. Not
yes,
that he
but
gave it to her.
Can they reverse it or
she doesn't have it?
I'm saying even if say she did,
like is there
can they reverse it? Yeah.
No, herpes is for life.
It's forever.
Life.
Yeah, sorry.
Damn.
It's no cure.
God. Damn.
I mean, all these people that scratching their lips right now would want to be have it reversed.
Well, they say like 80% of people have
transfusion
it.
ain't gonna fix that itching. I'm sorry.
It's just different.
That was insensitive.
It's different kinds of herpes. It's
the dormant kind that that everybody has,
right.
except for me.
I ain't got
it. I don't have it.
It's herpes virus.
I've actually
and then
never.
herpes.
Have you ever had a cold sore? Because I've never had.
No, I never had a cold sore.
I ain't even ever have a canker sore, like nothing
None
like
of
that.
But they say, nothing on
like
my
even a pimple
I get a
could
pimple.
be herpes.
No.
That's acne.
They say,
and I ain't even had that many pimples.
I
like
had a pimple on my
I ain't even have
before.
acne growing up. Fuck that.
Good for you, because I was.
You see this?
I gotta exfoliate like a motherfucker.
I don't do pimples anymore.
No,
I gotta exfoliate.
Exactly, every night.
I got that oily.
No, that's why he was my mama knew what she was talking about. She got me that expensive ass Neutrogena back then.
When he came in here, and he came in here, he was like, "You sweating? No, I'm not. That's natural oil."
Yes, natural oil.
What are you
You just come in here glistening
every day.
Sun kissed like a.
They be like, Mimi, what you pregnant? You gotta glow.
Bitch, no.
I heard that before.
No,
though.
I'm not.
Somebody asked me, was I pregnant?
Was you pregnant? Yeah,
But
you damn right.
Clearly.
Are you pregnant, Monny? Are you?
Sure.
Monny.
Did
Uncle
Jackson
Monny.
get you pregnant, Monny?
Those pictures was nice.
Yeah, they was.
They
Those pictures.
Her butt wasn't too big.
No,
everything was well proportioned.
I mean, if I was her, I would have did it too. I mean, she was just sunbathing. She was feeling real good about herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I just wasn't expecting to see her cooch. I just was not expecting to see.
Wait a minute, her cooch was showing?
Yes, you didn't see it?
No, I didn't see the cooch. Where's that?
It was in a little dark area, but you could see the
slit.
Yes.
You can see the slit.
Do it look like mine's?
I haven't
don't
seen
know what yours look like.
I've never put a pamper on
I don't know what yours look like.
The slit look like mine.
They change as we grow. So pamper age and grown age.
So Usher's I gotta stop. Okay, I gotta go to break.
Okay.
When we come back, I'll get into why Usher's insurance company wants nothing to do with this. Okay.
Okay.
Your insurance company wants out. That's sad.
Damn.
But this is Being Exposed Radio. Up next at 9 o'clock is McLean's Couch, and they are talking about sex again tonight for the second week in a row. Last week they had exotic dancers. They were talking about they had toys in here, like vibrators and stuff. So this week, I don't know what's going on. It's bound to be anything. I'm sorry, I got a camera over here too. Can't keep just talking to y'all. They're bound to talk about anything. But the phone lines are open. They're open when we're live on the radio, so don't try to call at this moment because I'm getting ready to go pay some bills. But the phone number is 410-702-5657, and we will return after this.
Yes, call in, y'all.
Hey, there's my son. You've been in your room all morning.
Hey, Dad.
Matt, what's wrong with your voice?
There is nothing wrong with my voice.
Oh, well, it's just sort of.
I have been playing my video games and electronic games for so many hours.
Uh-huh. Well, it sounds like it might be time for you to take a break, or...
Hello, Dad.
Susan?
I have been watching TV and text messaging all morning. Yay, electronics. Yay, yay, yay.
Guys, I think it's about time to get in the car and take a little trip. Maybe see some trees, some green things.
What are these green things you speak of?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Get out to the forest and discover the wonders of nature with your family, just like Blue, Jewel, and the whole Rio flock.
Let the kids connect to their roots. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah! Woo-hoo!
Let's rock this jungle!
Yeah!
Fresh air.
What a glorious morning!
Clean water.
Woohoo! This is great!
And and endless surprises.
Yo, this is untapped territory.
How amazing.
Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
So when you get to the corner of Smith and Orchard, you're going to want to take a left.
You are not going to
Then what you're going to
this.
do is turn onto Marcy Avenue.
Just broke up
and go past the first 3 lights
happy
and then
about
take
it.
the next left.
I don't really
then
think
drive 5
she's
more
happy,
blocks
but
and you should be
who
there.
am I to judge, right?
Park on the right.
That's
I'll
what
see
I
you
heard
later
last
tonight.
night.
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
So that's where you can put your postcard ad on doing our commercial breaks. It's very widespread. You'll get
You get a lot of views.
I was trying to find the word.
I know what you mean.
Recognition a lot through that ad. I'm sorry. I'm talking about one of our ad offerings. If you're out there looking for somewhere to put your business and get your name out there, we offer, it's called Be Exposed Radio's Vid Ads, where you can put a postcard ad up and it flies through our screen. You're probably seeing them now, the Black by Demand ad, as well as the author Love Dawn's Nivea book. Mm-hmm. It's a what does it say, Nicole? A Baltimore-based novel of something. But yeah, it's a good book, I think.
She is gonna get you. I ain't even in
keep saying I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it this weekend. That's on my.
Yeah.
I'm not busy.
This weekend, read it this weekend because next weekend we got Roseanne Repete.
Yeah, I'll be there.
But the interesting part is, let me just be honest real quick. Let me just be honest real quick. It's sitting on my coffee table in plain sight. Problem is when I go get chicken, I cover it up with the chicken, and then it's out of sight, out of mind.
I want some Real Farms chicken so bad right now. Somebody listening, go bring Dr. Wren some Real Farms chicken, please. Thank you.
But I'm gonna start that book. Come hell or high water.
I just want some.
Hell or high water. I mean it.
Lord,
my eye won't stop twitching.
That's because you talking some shit.
Or somebody talking about you.
No, I'm gonna check out her book. It's a good book. I did read.
Usher talking about you. Usher is talking about Monny.
Or Ray Lewis.
Let's go.
Mad as shit.
Yeah,
you brought his ass up.
Ray Lewis, mad as a motherfucker.
Ray Lewis probably out there like, I'm gonna kick his ass.
That's how they get started on Ray Lewis again. Let him live. Let him do what he gotta do. I'm gonna talk about in a few minutes we're gonna get back on. We're gonna start talking about Colin Kaepernick and then LeVar Burton.
Okay. Yes.
Reading Rainbow. Star Trek.
I love him.
But first, we have to finish up with Usher because his insurance company wants out. Usher's insurance company put him on notice with legal papers. It will not pay for the $20 million I can't even say the name. Herpes lawsuit against him if he loses because his policy doesn't cover STDs.
Damn.
New York Marine and General Insurance Company filed documents referencing the $20 million case in Georgia by a Jane Doe, who claims she contracted herpes from Usher after having sex with him at least twice this year. Oh, see.
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
What else, Monny?
You can't contract it twice, though.
You can't contract it. You get it, and you
But see,
got
what
it.
if this comes out? What if it comes out that she got it from him?
Why
What
is
if
they
she
not
he
using
got it from her?
Yeah, it's in the reverse.
That's what I was thinking. Is he going to
Because
like take
the
her life
interesting
apart?
part is that we don't know the lineage of it, because he put if it's twice this year and the rest of those people are in between the first time and the last time they had sex, he could have got it from her, spread it to them, and then because again,
Then the class action lawsuit should go to her.
because again the big girl didn't have it, and that was over a year ago when she did that big
So
big girl belly dance on stage at the concert.
Jerron says then it's proven that he hid it.
Well, not necessarily. He may have not known that he had it. You don't necessarily get outbreaks automatically.
But why
because
is
it's still a viral.
Why is he? They're not using protection. Why
Because they
is
think they with a
Usher
celebrity.
running around?
They
just
trying to get
fucking
pregnant?
raw?
See, look, I almost called them bitches. These people wanted a baby.
They want to get pregnant by. That's terrible.
Then ask
but
him.
you should know what they're trying to do.
Then
You're Usher.
Give him head. Let him come in your mouth. Spit that shit in the
Right,
cup.
but I heard it.
Keep it warm.
It could have been
Go get pregnant.
That's true, but I heard it was the full Mountie though, because you could get pregnant off of pre-com.
I heard
Yeah, you
about
can.
that. You can't get
You
pregnant
can.
off
Yes, you
pre-cum.
can.
Yes.
Because there's a certain amount of semen in pre-cum.
Or if they pull it out and squirt on your leg.
Yeah, if it's close enough. If you're wet,
alive,
they still swim.
yes, and they will
Right.
start
all it gotta do
swimming
is be
right in your
a
vagina.
clear stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they go right up the stream. Long as your pussy wet.
I regret
Can't have no
saying
dry
pre-
cock.
I just regret saying pre-cum.
Pre
I can't even say it again.
Pre-cum.
Pre-cum. It's not in my vocabulary. I can't say it for a second time. It's not okay.
Pre-ejaculation.
All right, let's go ahead and just continue with the story. The insurer points out a clause in the singer's policy that excludes coverage of for bodily injury arising out of the transmission of any communicable diseases by Usher.
And that is a
Not
communicable
protecting
disease.
him, but protecting others.
Others.
It excludes that from the policy. No one's protected for having sex with him.
Because they chose to.
That's what Kaiser's for. So I'm just wait.
That's what the corner clinic is for.
Woo. In the documents, the company also references the lawsuit filed by celebrity attorney Lisa Bloom. It's Bloom. They got O-N-O here. And you know who daughter, that's, you know.
X
Gloria.
says
Gloria's
one of those
daughter.
chicks gave it to him. So if I was them, I think hard before suing because he might turn around and be like, "You gave it."
But
to
see, they
me.
also probably don't know where they got it from. That's the thing about these STDs. They spread to other people to notify you to go get tested. And that's the horrible part about it.
Sally said pro-choice.
Pro-choice. That's the horrible part about it, is that they spread to people before they get back to you to find out that you have
That you were the
something.
one
If
that
somebody
had it.
notifies you, like, do you have this? Like the guy, the gay guy that's actually kind of famous now for coming out.
Which one?
I shared it on my page recently.
I can't remember.
He's from here, and he actually like traveling, talking about him, how he got HIV. You know what I'm talking about, right? And how he got HIV from his partner who tested negative first, but then actually was having sex videos with somebody and got AIDS, well, HIV, and gave it to him, the person he was supposed to be in the committed relationship with. You gotta look it up. I can't remember his name, but I think I'm a friend. He's a friend of mine, actually, on my page. Not that kind of friend, because I'm busy. But a friend. The companies also got beef with Usher over the reported settlement payment he paid to a woman in 2012 for allegedly. Okay, wait. Now we got a problem because now we got some lineage. So in 2012,
So So
Now, we're talking about 2012 now.
5 years ago.
That there was a settlement paid to a woman that said that he allegedly infected her.
Affected her too.
Well, her life is ruined.
Yeah.
No more head.
Ew.
I would die.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because I just hate my mouth.
Pro-choice, pro-head.
She can't get nobody head. Her love life is amazingly ruined. NYM&G, I think that's the insurance company. New York Marine and General Insurance, it is.
Oh, shit.
Says he never disclosed that matter when he signed his policy in 2016.
So he had herpes, or at least he admitted that he had herpes.
And that's their beef. That's why they're trying to avoid the whole entire policy now. Because he didn't disclose everything. That's another reason it won't cover him for the herpes suit. To be clear, Usher's insurer says it will pay for his defense in the Georgia lawsuit for now. But if the court agrees with the interpretation of Usher's policy, it's not only bailing on him, but will also expect a refund for any money forked out for his defense.
Wow.
Damn, you can't even have insurance.
You can't have insurance against STDs.
God damn, in the life of Donald Trump.
45.
He said the life of Donald Trump.
What you doing?
Oh, shit. Oh.
Turn your volume down.
Oh, my God. Oh, Lord.
Did you get it? You got it? You good?
No, she ain't got it.
Can you just
turn your volume down?
What's going on?
To get your life together? Tonight.
People, we having technical or something difficult. My head is in the way.
Okay, look. 2 teens. A married mom. Having sex.
Wait, what?
A married mother of 2 who has sex with 2 teens after luring them with nude pics on Snapchat was sentenced to prison today.
She sent pussy pics?
Well, yesterday.
And titties.
It was naked.
What's she like?
Her name is Brooke Laginas, 38.
You got a picture
She lives
of her?
in Michigan. Yeah, she's a pretty woman.
She ain't bad looking. Why is she so desperate?
She's not bad.
She probably just wants some young dick.
Cougar.
Yeah.
She was a mom, so she already had probably somebody at home. I wonder if she's married. Let's continue the reading. Hold on, shut up. Faced up to 15 years in prison, but she received a sentence of 4 years and 9 months on Monday after she pleaded guilty to several counts of criminal sexual conduct in June. It says she sent the victim photos of herself in the bathtub before she started meeting up with them for sex, according to MLive. She explained that sex with the victim is not something she wanted to do, but she was helping him. Bullshit.
But she was teaching him how to fuck?
Yeah. Ejaculation.
Pre-com. He
wanted to know.
Look.
When asked to explain,
maybe she was trying to get that baby.
When asked to explain how she was helping him, the defendant had a hard time. Well, clearly,
a hard time.
Had a hard time explaining.
Rock hard.
But stated she was helping him release his whatever.
Release
his whatever.
Whatever.
In quotes. Release his whatever.
Whatever.
No, in single quotes.
Oh.
Release his whatever.
Release his whatever.
It's come.
This is an incident that this clearly...
Well, I mean, it's important to release.
An incident that this is a clear predator. She's a predator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she is.
Look, she's a predator. But, I mean, I agree that men need to be well milked, but men need to be milked, not little boys.
Right.
Yes. I agree also.
Even
though my son clearly
because I don't even know where that's going.
I swear I be looking
Uncle
at
Monty,
him thinking it's the teachers, because you know how my son look. My son is 6'2". You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and these teachers are all
I don't.
over him all the time.
He don't need to be milked.
And I be thinking, is they like
he doesn't need to be milked. Grown men need to be milked. Ladies, keep your hands off until after they graduate from high school.
I know.
Like,
something.
Bitch, please.
Don't make him.
Don't be desperate.
Extra horny.
Don't be desperate. Let him keep his sock game up until after high school.
And you know what, Monny? Look, he actually dumped his girlfriend
for a teacher.
I don't know what he doing.
Oh, are you talking about your son's thing?
Yes. He dumped his girlfriend. No.
Then we're not going to talk about this live on this radio show, so we can be called and summoned and subpoenaed to the courthouse to try to get this teacher locked up. I'm not going to be. I'm busy that day.
It's not happening.
But I'm busy. But check this out. I got so much stuff to not be doing that day that it's going to take up all day long.
We still ain't talking about Cat. We still ain't talking about Cat.
Now we got one more break.
Okay.
Because I want to get to this Dunkin' Donuts story because I added a joke into it. So I got it.
Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah. So.
Please don't mess me up for Dunkin' Donuts.
Huh?
Please don't mess me up for Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. Because you know they blend all
it's relevant.
That serve turkey sausage, you know, only pull.
It's not nasty, but it's relevant.
Coffee.
Okay.
Police are known to love coffee and donuts, so it came with a great surprise when they accused Dunkin' Donuts location of refusing to serve 2 officers who were on duty. According to the New York Post, a pair of cops were declined service at a Brooklyn location recently. What are you doing? It's you. Put your hands down.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
Now
it feels nice.
He said, now I'm parched.
They refused serving the police officer at Dunkin' Donuts.
Declined service at a Brooklyn location recently. Allegedly, 2 men wearing formal business attire with their badges displayed approached the register but were ignored by the employee. The worker then asked the customer behind the 2 on-duty men for his order. So he asked the person that was standing behind him, just basically like,
excuse me.
Hold on a second.
What can I get you?
Hey.
He went hard.
He wore the shit out of him.
The worker then asked, okay, I did it. The man gave his order, adding, "These 2 guys were in front of me, though," with the clerk allegedly responding, "I don't serve cops. They serve me, and it's fine time they realize it."
Ooh.
I added the last part. But
Ooh.
I added the last part. All he said was, I don't serve cops.
Ooh.
I thought that was interesting. I don't have anything else to say about that.
Okay, well, at least I can still get my turkey sausage from there. Because I can't do the pork shit.
Huh?
I can't do pork. They
Pork?
serve a good turkey sausage. Usually turkey sausage tastes
yeah,
like cardboard.
they're about the only
but their
place
turkey
that serves
sausage
turkey sausage
tastes good, right?
Yeah, that offer
Like on a
different
regular,
options for their food.
And the kosher one up in Park Heights serves veggie sausage.
No, they all do that. The veggie patties, yeah, they got them. They all
had
got
it
them.
before? You like it?
Look, I'm not a sponsor. We gotta take a break.
The
real sponsors got
real
some talking to
sponsors.
do.
Oh, okay.
We'll be right back.
Dunkin' Donuts, step your game up. Be exposed.
You use Tearless Baby Shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bath water to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, God.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet. Fingerling. Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story, adopt a shelter, or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I'll be back on air.
All my hair.
410-702-5657. I got you. We were talking
Welcome
about
back to the show, everybody. It's Being Exposed Radio. You're listening to Talk Lately on every Tuesday at 7 p.m. right before these people.
Yes, McLean's Couch, which comes on at 9 to 11
and
on
10
Tuesday.
Minutes.
10 minutes.
Exactly
10 minutes, people. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. McLean's Couch.
All right, so
wait a minute, correction. It's McLean.
I said that. McLean's Couch.
Oh,
not
okay,
McLean's.
Oh no, I said McLean.
She said McLean's. She's gonna come for your next baby.
So this is my final and last story for tonight, and it's another one of my top stories, and it's Colin Kaepernick. And we actually have a real big panel now, so I wanted to get everybody's take on basically this boycott of him getting a job, basically.
Oh, I'm all for the boycott.
I'm for it. I'm with it. I'm for them boycotting the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, in the reverse. I said from him being boycotted.
Oh, you mean him being blackballed?
I think he's being blackballed. I think we should boycott the NFL.
And I think we should all go down to Ravian Stadium and take a knee.
Yes, there is an event. I do have that.
And
so that's what we're doing.
What day is it on? It's not on the same day.
Oh, I'm busy.
This event actually isn't here, though.
I'm not sure what the day
it's
myself.
not. Okay.
I'm busy.
Y'all have to be there, by the way, because y'all missed Keontae conversation.
I'm not going.
Oh, your next one? We got you.
There is an event. There is an event. There's a United We Stand rally for Colin Kaepernick in New York.
What day is it?
But we can actually go to this, though.
What day is it?
On Saturday. Oh, no, we can't. I'm busy.
I'm busy.
When is it?
Wednesday, August 23rd. You busy.
I got my show.
And I'm busy.
I mean,
I'm busy
if we could figure out how to do my show from there, we could all go.
That's a good
But
that's a cute thought.
I have to rearrange my work schedule, so I'll be working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays.
What time
I'm
do
free.
we start?
5 o'clock.
So we'd have to be up there.
It's at NFL headquarters, 345 Park Avenue.
Yeah, because anybody that don't know the story, this gentleman took a knee for what he believed was going on with black people, and not just black people, but minorities going on.
With the especially with the police being
and people
pulling us over.
is an uproar because they say he's disrespecting the flag. Well,
you stepped your game.
When you
it ain't even nailed down yet. I just needed some power.
when you talk to a lot of gentlemen that's in the military, they for it for the simple fact they might not like the way he took his protest, but they for his protest because that's what they fought for.
Right.
For our rights to protest. And he's not doing anything that's bothering anybody.
And it was peaceful.
But when you got 30,
that's my whole point. Like, why do we
but
care
this
so much?
It was so peaceful. Like, they will accept rapists, murderers. You know,
it's because he's half black.
No, because it's.
But they will accept black rapists and black murderers.
This because when you take
in the NFL.
Oh no, let's out there.
Let your mom finish.
When you stand against what they believe is their foundation, they don't give a damn about the races. But think about it. Cop will tell you they only come to your community when you start killing people.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care about the drug sales, so we can kill each other all we want. But when you start interfering with those white guys' money, and they feel as though people get over murders, but we see that all the time. But this is our foundation of this flag that we don't believe in because it wasn't meant for us.
It wasn't.
To them, it's a slap in their face. So now they're gonna blackball this gentleman because he took a stand against.
Right, but if you understood, well, I'm not gonna say if you understood, but when you understand business, if you know that you're starting to get a following behind something, and they're going to start talking about blackballing your business, that's negative press. All press is not good press.
Right.
All I have to say about this
what we just said about Ray Lewis and his small penis, that is not good press.
I didn't hear that part. Well, all I have to say about this.
I meant what they said about Ray Lewis and his small
Wait. All I have to say is no justice, no peace. Colin, I'm down for you, bruh.
And absolutely, I would say this. We need more of the NFL players to stand up with this gentleman. So far, I only heard like 5 guys that actually.
If you got players like Ray Lewis, it ain't gonna happen.
He's not standing up for him.
He's not even playing no more.
See, little dick. If Ray Lewis had a bigger dick, he would stand up for.
Let me tell you something.
You know what?
Ray Lewis is now the new Uncle Ruckus.
They know his dick is little.
And I'm gonna have to go on that note. I thank you guys for being here.
And fuck you, Uncle Ruckus, Ray Lewis.
Oh,
Ray Lewis. If he had a bigger dick, bigger balls, he would stand up.
Yeah.
Yes, go get
it's
your
definitely
phone.
a little beat away.
You have a good night.
You know it.
I gotta go now, you guys. But I'm back here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. At least to the end of the month. Because I get tired.
Thanks for watching,
everybody.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye. Say bye, Monny.
Bye.
Definitely not taking responsibility for other people's emotions and things that's going on.